Welcome back in, everybody. My name, of course, is VanBradley, and we are here in the exploration age still as America. As we get into the age here, there are a few things that are immediately apparent. I'm going to want to become the Suze of Gang Yang here. I want to make sure that this area is not settleable by Catherine. Otherwise, we're just going to try and explore and do our best to expand to the distant lands. I am worried, based on where the Inca is over here, that our next main continent's right here, and that the other islands might be off to the sides where we can't really reach them. Hopefully that's not the case. Our plan is going to be to min-max our science straight to shipbuilding to try and beat everyone there, if that is the case. But otherwise, let's just hop in and see what we got going on here. All right, we're choosing our legacies. It still feels really bad that you could achieve multiple major triumphs but only choose 3 of them, but we'll figure it out. I feel like culture and production on wonders is almost necessary, just based on how many wonders we built and how many we're probably going to continue to build. I wish I had better information, because 2 free settlers might be good if we had places to send them, but I think I'm going to have to go Code of Hammurabi. The policy slot is nice. 2 culture for every policy or tradition slotted is great. Again, if I had any hope of getting a lot of distant land settlements, then this settlement limit feels really good. I think I'm going to have to go for the resource capacity, though, and just kind of hope for the best. The first thing we're going to do is turn Agazio back into a city. Only 200 gold. Not bad at all. I am going to start thinking about a 3rd city and where we might want to put that, though. But for now, we'll keep it to Whitford and Agazio. Going to get some double merchants early on in both Agazio and Whitford here. I want to make sure I'm getting at least 1 or 2 trade routes with the AI early on. I want them to stay happy with us. They're unlikely to be able to fight each other, which is super nice. And I want to make sure we're getting enough resources to fill this up for our test of time ability. We have the machinery boost just based on our getting to the end of the science tree in the last age, which is interesting. I think we might as well just get that. We're going to have to head straight to shipbuilding, though, if we have any hope of getting more settlements. In the meantime, we might as well explore. Oh, there's lots of vision here. I know for a fact, at the very least, that there's a continent up here, so we don't need to worry too much. And try and get all these boats in different positions to explore different parts of the map, so we'll see how that goes. Very similar thing going here. Tradition slot, influence in the capital for resource assign. We're absolutely going there right away. We have 3 tradition slots to start as well. Gold rush for sure. Yeah, emissaries is fine for now. We'll do the test of time tradition just for when we get those resources in. And to come in here and Suze Gang Yang right away. Do I also want to become the Suze of Ngulu Mup? Oh, let's get Niani as well. Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. Now, if we come in here for our endeavors, do ginseng cultural, that's fine. Bro, St. Petersburg is insane. Holy guacamole. All right, for now, we'll go Thang Long, but that's crazy. Oh, yeah, these rough seas are killer. At least I know there's a continent here, though, so that's, positive. In this direction, I'm not as sure. We might be killing a boat by accident. All right, we've met Pachacuti. I'm gonna keep things on the DL with him for now. There's not much we need to do there. You're absolutely going to St. Petersburg, though, and getting that trade route. Holy smokes. Honestly, just get another merchant, and then I'll add more trade routes here. The 20% food would be quite good. And cavalry and naval units are also good. Theocracy's great for the 20% culture, though. And we have a ton of culture. Let's go theocracy. Let's really, find the thing we're good at and lean into it. All right, we're improving trade relations, just getting more options with everyone. That's what we wanted. Okay, well, there is a continent here, so that's good. We're actually going to need open borders with all these people. Oh, there's a sandwich here. All right, so I'm going to have to get in here on open borders and try not to die. Now, I'm worried. I'm hoping there's, an island right here or something. We can get a settler in Baltimore. All right, first trade route coming in here. That's going to be our first set of resources. That's great. Oh, is this positive? No, this is not a shore. Oh, my goodness. It's only 7 turns to go syncretism early here, so I am going to go syncretism. I want to see what my options are to be able to take from this age. This influence is going to be very helpful, though, from Robber Baron. That's going to be a huge boost for us. We have 5,000 gold and a whole bunch of towns that are just not going to grow very much. So I think in those places, we'll just get everything kind of caught up to speed here, and then we'll figure things out. And then, yeah, I think I'll just go back to, an urban center for these ones. Oh, we haven't unlocked any of the buildings to buy yet, so you can keep growing, but that's fine for now. In a place like Boston, I kind of want you to just become a resort town pretty much right away for these extra yields, but also to send your food to the nearest cities, because we still only have 2 of them. All right, everyone here made it and can heal, which is fantastic. So we're going to do that. As expected, though, there is absolutely nowhere to settle. I think they're going to be over here, which is real rough. All right, Himiko, please be nice to us. Thank you, man. We're going to chill here and heal as well. Okay, if we're going to settle the distant lands, we got to get settlers going almost immediately. So I'm just going to buy a settler here and here. I'll just send them off in different directions and hope for the best. Yeah, see here, we found the area, but will we even be the first ones there is the next question. All right, here we go. St. Petersburg, the biggest trade route potentially we've ever done. The UI can't even handle this trade route. Holy smokes. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Give me that extra gold. Give me that extra unit production that adds. Oh, my goodness. Look at all those yields. Hell yeah, brother. We have observatories now. I'm actually going to come into the urban center and grab one of them. Yeah, we can get rid of the... Oh, maybe I don't want to get rid of the altar. Yeah, that's fine. I get rid of the amphitheater. That's all good. Buffalo is also going to be an urban center, so you can just flip that. Get the observatory here. There we go. So that'd be a little bit of extra science early on, which is great. We're trying to get to shipbuilding, so buying these observatories is smart in that regard. Okay, you are also an urban center, so we can just make you an urban center again. We'll plop the observatory right down here, overbuild one of those old science buildings. Nice. Yeah, here are the distant lands we found. So I'm glad we got the settlers going. Yeah, here they are. We just have to be really, really quick to get there, though. Definitely go 20% culture on this. We need to get through the culture tree as quickly as possible. Really good observatory here. Going to prioritize that for sure. We'll overbuild some of our old academies, but also there are also specialists on these tiles already, which is going to help. Ah, here we go. Double treasure fleet resources. That's what we want. We want some economic victory points. All right. We're going to have to hurry, but I believe in us. We can get there. All right, here we go. Syncretism time. So let's see what our options are. These Ngulu Mapu is being annoying, so I think we're just going to have to come down here and kill that. The mosque and madrasa is real nice. That could be interesting. Happiness buildings are real valuable on this patch, especially an ageless happiness building. The Norman infrastructure is also very fascinating. I think the Spain infrastructure is also quite fun. I like how I'm not even considering any of the other options. It's kind of got to be one of the unique quarters. Happiness, culture, and science is really powerful, though. Culture for adjacent medieval walls and wonders. Man. Let's go with the Spain infrastructure. It's not the best option. I think the mosque and the madrasa is actively the best option. Oh, but this is so much science. One science to all specialists. And yeah, we got to go for the Abbasid one. Sorry, that's just really powerful. Sorry, Spain. I considered you for a hot second, but alas. I'm just going to go hierarchy, get the 2 gold for every empire resource. That's pretty powerful. Yeah, straight to shipbuilding as quickly as possible. I can also come into these urban centers and buy the madrasas now, which is huge. I mean, they're 1,000 gold, but they're very, very good. Serpent Mound is also very good. 3 science and production on unique improvements in the settlement. Maybe we should have gotten this. Yeah, we'll build the Serpent Mound. I'll buy the madrasa. All right, there's some more city-states over here we could become the suzerain of, so we're absolutely going to try and do that. Get some information inside the enemy base of operations over there. That'd be nice. I think this boat's dead. I think this boat is super dead. I think we killed a boat. Oh, this tile is going to go so hard with the happiness and the adjacency from these wonders. But then we're going to add the madrasa there as well. Oh, my goodness. Now, I don't think you can build the unique great people if you've syncretized a quarter, but we'll find out. I think I'm going to save myself for whatever the science version of the unique improvement is. Oh, but this is quite good. Can I choose the science one first? No. Okay, well, let's take the company post because it's good, and then we'll take the other one as well and just see which one is better. Yeah, the monastery happiness of the settlement follows your religion is quite nice. Yeah, but here we go. 312 gold. Being able to go through and just buy science on these tiles is fantastic. And once the Serpent Mound is in, that's going to be worth more in Whitford as well, hey? Interesting. All right. Good stuff, good stuff. I think for now, science is so critical. Happy to shoot for a monastery. Yo, this doubled in price. 624 for the next one? That's insanity. All right, well, we might have found some scaling problems. It's okay, another monastery down here. Well, that's 8 more science for a reasonable amount of gold. Hey, there's the Serpent Mound. All right, so now Now in Whitford, we want to try and get some rural tiles with some of these unique improvements we've got from the city-states, because that'll just add science and influence, I believe, to it. So let's double check this out. 4 influence, 3 science, and 2 production on all unique improvements. So yeah. We want to make sure. God, there's so many good wonders here. Yeah, we want to make sure we're getting these company posts, because that's just so valuable. I'll definitely buy the company posts. I mean, that's just such a good tile now. My God. 3 culture on specialists. I mean, I do want the Grand Bazaar. Honestly, the Notre Dame, though, would be so good. Because that'll start instantly a celebration. It'll give us 20% culture. Yeah. We're back in our wonder building era, everybody. That's what we're doing here. Let's take a look at our victories. Yeah, we have tons. I mean, our goal is 801 right now, so that's going to be a challenge. But we have tons of tourism above and beyond what other people are doing. All right, sorry, Ngulu Mapu, you had to go. I didn't want to do it, but, you know, you forced my hand. You were being annoying. All right, we made it, everybody. Do I want to actually move over here and just make it? I'm going to move over here and try and make this like one big city, maybe. I was trying to maximize the space here so that the AI can't take over those areas. Yeah, I think this is a great option here. Lots of room to maneuver, lots of resources. New York? Hell yeah, brother. I want to move down to the treasure resources first, so we'll absolutely do that. But I also really want 5 population as soon as possible. Yeah, I suppose the next problem is that there's not a lot of space for buildings here. If we wanted to make this a city, we'd have to kind of go around. Although that's doable. You put something here, then a fishing key here. All right, so it's not ideal, but you could get a temple here. Then you get a fishing key here. And then you could build another building down here, and that starts to feel okay. Yeah. So we've successfully gone around now. That's good. We have 5 population here, because I want to settle this right away, too. So then I can buy a settler right away, and we'll just send you right up here for all these resources. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. We have our religion. Wonderism? I don't know. That's lame, but we're building a lot of wonders. Let's keep it themed here. 2 relics from a conversion of another civilization settlement with a wonder. Sure. All buildings receive a happiness adjacency for the temple. Is not bad at all. We'll just try a few different things in religion we don't normally try. I think 10% production towards constructing wonders is very funny. All right, we finally have a settlement on this side of the distant lands as well. Oh, now they're mad at us. Oh, of course they're mad at us. Fine, if you must be mad at us, I suppose. I will buy a heavy archer. I will also buy a harbor right here, though. Agazio has that amazing mosque, so we're going to follow that up with this amazing madrasa here and create that unique quarter. Oh, there's a military city-state here that we definitely want to have under our power as well if we can. Oh, bro, they're coming in hot. God damn, they ain't messing around. That's okay, because I can afford a knight. Take that, nerds. Now, let's take a look at our yield, see how we're doing. Oh, really great. Really great. We're killing everyone in culture. We're beating everyone in science. We're on this is the front foot. This is the front foot we are currently on. It also appears as though we're going to get this whole distant lands to ourselves over here, which is fantastic. An ally is at war. Please don't be with each other. Oh, they're at war with each other. I have to stay neutral. Sorry, that's both my alliances gone now. That makes me sad. That's okay, though. I can fix this. Improve trade relations. There is the Notre Dame. Notre Dame? Who even knows how to pronounce it? I'm sure that's Googleable, but I'm not going to Google it. I'm locked in. Sid Meier has me locked in on the video game right now. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, Notre Dame. That's going to be a lot of good adjacency, but separately, culture on specialists while in a celebration. My God, that's going to be fantastic for us. Now we can start getting some of that sweet treasure fleet resource. And we can start getting a madrasa and a mosque. Hell yeah, brother. Bro, oh, it's really too bad that I already put... Maybe I don't even need to put these together. Hold up. Oh, yeah, it's +1 science to all specialists in the city, and there's going to be quite a few of those later on in the game. And there's a really good tile right here for all of them, so that's fine. We'll just do that. All right, next settlement going down all the way over here. Cincinnati. Hell yeah. We got to work on our next city as well. Honestly, I'm thinking Newark for our next city is going to make the most sense. We definitely want a distant land city. I feel like this is feeling like the best option over here. 1950 for now. Some more treasure fleet resources happening over here. That's going to be economic victory points, so we can be happy with that. I definitely want to settle over here too, but I want to get rid of the city-state. I think you get rid of the city-state, make the extra settle over here. We have a new tradition slot, which is fantastic. Espionage actions are not that great. Honestly, I'm going to go wonder production here, even though it's not a tradition. Ooh, yeah, Kath, we can get rid of Kath. And then I can buy a settler here. That'll be great. That'll be fantastic, as a matter of fact. And then I feel like this is absolutely... And we have a really good temple here. Yep. I feel like this is absolutely going to be our next city. Newark. All right. Already the specialists are popping up. Now, they cost more per age, remember. They're -4 per age. But gold and culture are all good. And if we have culture per specialist from the Notre Dame, we definitely want to use that. 4 happiness in cities within... Oh, House of Wisdom is real great, though. Yeah, let's go towards House of Wisdom. I think I am going to start spreading my religion this round where possible. Okay, now we have shipbuilding, so everyone can go in the deep ocean now. That feels fantastic. Huzzah, hooray. I don't want my relationship with you to decrease at all. As a matter of fact, I want it to increase. All right, lots to do. Lots of really great buildings here, I mean. But we just got to get this madrasa down. We got to finish the ulema, and then we'll think about where to move next. I'm going to turn Newark into a city right away. No reason to wait for that. Let's get a distant land city going. Maybe there was a good reason to wait for that. It has absolutely 0 production, but as we collect more resources, we can move them over here. Good shipyard, though. Yeah, it's all good. We'll go for a wharf and a shipyard over here. We found another city-state to potentially take control of. That might be a good option over here. I'm definitely going to want to buy a settler over here. Yeah, we still have 1 more room on the settlement limit, so we'll take this settler, settle it over in this general area. All right, now St. Louis, what kind of town do we want you to be? Does have some really high appeal tiles for a resort town, perhaps. I think just urban centers are so powerful, though. Gold in production for every resource assigned to this settlement is not bad. 3 gold on homeland. There's so many great wonders here. Oh my god. I think we go Tomb of Askia, though. That's really fun. Nice. Good settle. Good settle, Catherine. You're killing it. We'll happily choose wherever this is, though. It just gives us an option to incorporate later on that landmass and kind of blocks off areas from the AI. 20% culture for 10 turns is always what we're going to pick. 3 culture and gold for every city-state. That sounds interesting, but it's actually not that great. Let's just go gold in all settlements and really try and power up here. There's some really great buildings here. I think we got to go for this shipyard, though. Yeah, an 11 production shipyard is just something we got to take. All right, I'm sorry, Kath. Yeah, you did have to go. But now that opens up some really good settles over here for us. I think this tile here is the best option. Gives us tons. I think both of these will be cities, to be fair. I don't think either of those is going to be a town. So in Whitford, we can choose more specialists. Honestly, though, I kind of want to choose more districts that we can put down like a monastery on, to be fair. Yeah, 7 science. That's a great deal for us. All right, now I'm saving up for a shipyard in Newark, though, because it needs production very badly. All right, we are absolutely cruising past the AI now. This is fantastic. I wonder if we can win an exploration victory. Do we think that's attainable? I mean, how far ahead do you need to be, though? We are cruising, and we're nowhere close. I feel like right now, just unlocking more settlement limit is really, really helpful for us. Get as far as we can in the distant lands. Take up as much room as possible. One of the things we haven't really looked at yet is the triumphs, to see if there's any triumphs that would be good for us. That's so funny. We've already almost made 25,000 gold. There's some conquering ones. First to research gunpowder, first to build a university. Science on specialists is incredible. All right, there's not a ton in this age. A lot of them are still coming soon in the, with the test and all that, so that's fine. All right, can I buy that shipyard in Newark now? Please, please, please. No! So close. Our first treasure convoy is in. Let's... Bro, we got to bring it all the way back. Holy smokes, that's going to... Oh my god, this is going to take a while. All right, well, we're going on a journey. Oh, thank god we can get a resource worth some production in Newark now. That's fantastic. I can buy the shipyard too, which is worth a ton of production. 34 is not amazing, but at least it gives it something to do. It can at least build its own stuff now. Social policy slot is obviously amazing. Happiness on happiness buildings is also fantastic. Honestly, take happiness on happiness buildings. And the Diplo point, we'll take that for sure. Happiness and settlements for each resource assigned to them is going to pop off as this civ. It seems like there's still some room on like the main continent to hang out on as well. That's okay. We're going to settle here for sure. New Orleans connected to Newark. Nice, nice, nice. We'll get some resources going. That feels good. Okay, now we need to start getting some more merchants online because you can trade with the AI over here. Oh, there's tons of room over here. We're about to circumnavigate as well, hey? That's pretty crazy. House of Wisdom. I do want that. Let me just circle for 1 merchant quick. We just need resources to fill all these slots. All right, first treasure fleet coming over here. This is gonna be worth a ton of points, hey? I think we're in a really good spot here. Oh, there's tons of room over here. Okay, we need to get a settler out here as soon as possible. Okay, I'm purchasing a settler here. I think we can make it here. I think we can get all the way over here and get those treasure fleet resources. That would be such a huge boon for us. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Yeah, we just unlocked another settlement limit too, which is awesome. So many good. It's just like the wonders. We just want to build all the wonders. We can go to Pachacuti now, so let's do that. That's a great trade route. All right, one more merchant. There's just so many options. Then you go House of Wisdom. Happiness adjacency for all navigable rivers. Maybe you don't. Maybe go Briad Ziwarar. I think we're just going to go for literally all of the freaking wonders. All right, Halio Kiwi's gone. No worries. A little bit sad that the AI is also building wonders. I don't think that should be allowed. I think that should be an illegal maneuver. Oh, something changed over here. Okay, we got the circumnavigation. Something changed over here and won't let me settle anymore. What is it? Well, there's nowhere else to settle anyway, so we're gonna have to bring the settler in that direction. We have this fleet commander as well. I wonder if I can actually use a fleet commander to get this settler to move more quickly. Like, put a boat in there, get the fleet commander with that extra movement we just unlocked. I'll trade with Himiko. Surely we can settle over here at the very least. Aha! The Tomb of Askia. Don't Askia me again how many wonders I'm building in this game, because it's going to be all of them. Done and done. The tombs have been Askia'd. All right, that's great. A lot of good stuff going on here. I'm going to say la vie to the wonders for a hot second. We're going to get this shipyard. I kind of want to just finish up this quarter, to be fair. I'm not trying to maximize the shipyard so much as I'm trying to minimize a waste. So evidently the settler... One second here. Can the settler really not go inside the fleet commander? Bro, that's the lamest thing I've ever seen. All right, well, guess you're going the long way. Found a religion for a cultural attribute point. Well, we already got that. We haven't actually spread our religion at all. We'll get to that, but not yet. Culture in settlements for each resource assigned to them. Sounds great to me. I feel like we got most of the benefit from the urban. I feel like, though, you got to go urban center when you have a unique science building, too, because it's just so many different buildings you can buy now. Anyway, in Chicago, there's a lot going on, so we'll start by getting a lot of happiness here. A kiln is going to be great. Get some of that overbuilding. An observatory, also fantastic. That was a good use of gold. We really leveled up there. 409 culture is incredible. We've done it again, everyone. The Brihad Ziwarar Temple is down. It's a lot of it. Look at this background. Oh my goodness. The random horses hanging out. Hell yeah. All the little flares going off. The colors. All right, let's give us a happiness adjacency for navigable rivers now. That should make this. Yeah, Agazio's got tons of happiness to play with now, which is what we were going for. Gonna do one more merchant. We got a lot to do. And then with all of our wonder building, I feel like we should probably go for the kiln. Yeah, we'll put it where the altar and the monument used to be. That's fine. Honestly, go for the kiln and then go for the temple. And we'll just put them both on that same tile. Make that quarter. Get that specialist going. Oh, well, this is what happened. So this is good for us because it blocks off this area from other people settling. So we'll just clear Tabriz when we decide we want to settle here. But not before, so the AI can't settle here. Oh, our first treasure fleet convoy has come back. 20 treasure fleet points and 100 gold. Nice. We are rocking the economic victory condition. Still nowhere near enough for any of the victories. I'd love to get an exploration age victory, though, if we could. Maybe we should have done that with the long ages and tried to get an exploration age victory. +1 gold on resources in towns, or +2 in towns in distant lands. I think that's fine. All right, something's being pillaged somewhere, and that's pissed me off. Oh, all right, well, I'm not actually that mad about it. That's definitely +1 settlement limit. Hell yeah, we can carry that in later. And become the suzerain of 4 city-states is done and dusted. That feels great. I feel like I'm already sending a trader to Cusco. Yeah. Let's go Chiquito. If Chiquito has a production resource for us, that would be super ideal. Oh, there's so much room to settle down here as well. Okay, we need to get a monopoly on all these areas. All right, New Orleans. New plan for you. Yeah, Fishing Key's fine. Harbor's fine. We just need you to get to 5 pop. Yep, great. Good work. You're killing it. Settler. This settler's coming right down here. I think we have enough for happiness from specialists. Increase the food maintenance. I don't think that matters at all. I think that's totally fine. Man, I feel really good about how this age is going. Are y'all stop fighting each other yet? No, they're still at war with each other. All right, here's the trader with Cusco, though. Hopefully that should give us a few more resources to play with. They do indeed. I'm actually going to fill up Newark first because that'll give me a bonus. We'll go with that there for the most amount of gold. Yeah, there we go. Then I get the bonus for at least having that be full, which is fine. Do I want to start the wonder building early in Newark? 3 food and 1 happiness on quarters in this settlement's not bad. Oh, Havana Harbor is not bad either. Yeah, let's go for Havana Harbor here with a temple and a bazaar. Nice. All right, I'm also going to get a settler in New York, and we're immediately going to settle right here. There's a lot of good resources here we want. Another treasure convoy? Stack up those points, baby. It's 500 economic victory points. All right, cool. Ah, someone else put the Schwedegon Zedida. Jerks. How dare they? Food and happiness on quarters in the capital is really quite strong, so we'll do that. If you're Whitford and you paid for your channel membership, you're getting hella value in this game. My goodness. Speaking of which, I completely forgot. Grant Heimbach is a new channel member, so Heimbach is going to be our 3rd city. Gotta remember, when I convert those towns to cities, there are real channel members on the other side waiting for those names to go in. This might simply be the best guild hall of all time. There's so many good buildings here. Yeah, they're all just really great adjacencies because of all these wonders. All right, I think a 17 happiness temple is probably worth it. All right, we are approaching the area of settledge here, so we can finally get rid of Tabriz. That's really helpful. And there's the Borobudur. Look at the background here. That's incredible. We've really set up something special this game. Y'all are watching VanBradley adapt to a patch in real time and have a real good experience. All right, so now we should have enough happiness in Whitford to do anything we want, which is exactly what's happened here. All right, let's get the university here. Let's start popping off with some yieldage. Yeah, 31 over the blacksmith. That's a good deal. We have 3,700 gold as well. We should probably be setting up our towns a little more. I mean, this is a great stonecutter, and I can kind of put the stonecutter off in the middle of nowhere at this point as well. These are just such really good tiles for adjacency, though. Yeah, I can finish off this guild hall with the bazaar, so we'll do that. Get some more gold econ going. Oh, yeah, we're still building the Havana Harbor here. That's pretty funny. I feel like there's a lot of value in a dungeon here. The influence is nice, but also the production is real good. So I think we'll just do that for the 3 free grocer purchases. Oh, yeah, that's a dedication. Have 200 population, no problem. I think some more production here is probably smart. If we settle right here, fishing key. Oh, that's a mound tie. Yeah, we could never build any buildings, really. No. We got to settle. Oh, but that's really close to what they're doing. But this isn't necessary specifically. I guess this is all just meant to be a town, though. Like, this isn't going to be a city. Yeah, we'll just settle right here. That's fine. Ooh, Tilentongo. Let's get going here. 15 turns. Give me that suzerainty, please. Because this reserves this whole area for us in the modern age, too, hey? If no one else can settle there. Well, I guess they could settle in the middle, which is annoying. Okay, I definitely don't want to settle on the edge here. I could settle here and get these resources more quickly. I think I'll settle in the middle, though. San Francisco 2 settlement limit. Nice. There we go. We still have 4 more settlement limit. My God. Definitely gonna slot a university where this academy used to be, so we'll take a look at that. How are we doing for science? Yeah, people are starting to catch up in science now, specifically Pachacuti, but culturally we're still really far ahead. We have even more settlement limit. We really did well with the settlement limit. Oh yeah, here we go. 6 food, 8 production, 3 culture, 2 happiness. I'll take a hell yeah for 8 more production. More treasure convoys coming in hot. Hell yeah. We're at 6,000 of 27,000. All right. Still nowhere close. I can't settle here yet until all these barbs go away, but we're bringing boats down to help deal with that. Honestly, yeah, let's just rock and roll. And then we'll settle here. This is not my favorite settle ever, mostly because we can't really get many buildings. There's just no way to chain one. I guess you could chain like a harbor, a fishing key, shipyard or something. Anyways, treasure resource first, but then we'll go for the production here. Oh, these barbs are really having a bad time with him over here. My goodness. All right, time to start upgrading in Baltimore. Oh my goodness. There's so much good stuff over here to upgrade. Holy smokes. Universities, pavilion, really just everything here is incredible. All right, back to the capital. I would like the House of Wisdom if we can get it. Good tile fort right here, might as well. All right, now I feel like we're in a better position to kill some of these barbs. I'm gonna stay out of his way over here. And honestly, if we're gonna be friends anyway, I can't incite the raid. Never mind, I was gonna incite a raid and get him to take out some of his cities. I thought that would be a good idea, but alas, it's not gonna let me. A dedication that gives us 4 culture and 4 production on wonders is insanity. Hey, the Havana Harbor's in here. That's our new city. That's going to give us even more treasure. I wonder if we can get an economic victory in this age. I would love to get an economic victory in the exploration age. I think we should try. Did you see that boat of treasure? That boat of treasure is going to lead us to victory. I believe that. All right, now that that's done, we'll get our madrasa and our kind of usual buildings. Oh my god, they got tons of units here. Oh, there it is. Cultural city-state kicking around over here. All right, I think we're just going to settle right here. No problem. Lots of resources nearby. Feels pretty great. I'm going to go through, improve trade relations with almost anybody that we can. Might as well. Just give us lots of trade routes to potentially nab later. There's the House of Wisdom. How much tour? We might go for the culture victory by accident. My god. There we go. House of Wisdom. Oh, let's get a couple more merchants for some more of those trade routes. Then we'll figure out what to do with Whitford. Chiquito finally connected. Hell yeah. It's another bit of production we can add to Heimbach. Nice. Assign 36 resources. 2 gold for every assigned resource is going to feel real great in the modern age. I reckon we can get this victory once the points drop a little bit more. I'm not sure how, but I feel like we can do it. And we believe in ourselves. All right, Surrey, Bierarung, you've got to go. I feel like this could be another good settle for. We still have 3 settlement spots, eh? All right, well, in that case, we're getting a fishing key. We're getting a harbor. What else can we get for the next little bit of... Do walls give you a population? No. That would have been funny. I didn't think they would, but thought it was worth a try. A really good temple. Never have 8 temples. Oh my god. We're getting every major triumph. Now, though, we can buy a settler. Or not. Just kidding. It's not going to let me. I'm sad. All right, lots of good stuff in Whitford. I feel like we got to get these good happiness buildings in first. Yeah, perfect over the amphitheaters. Totally fine. That extra 15 happiness feels great. All right, they're done being at war with each other, so we can get these double ally ships back in. This leader has already requested it. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We can do all that now that they're not fighting each other. All right, is this finally enough? No, Agazio. How is this even possible that we don't have enough resources in yet? Oh my goodness. Tons of good buildings in Agazio. Happy to throw down a really great pavilion. This treasure fleet is worth 5 points, which is incredible. All right, Cleveland, it's time to buy your settler. Thank you. So that settler's going over here. Is there anywhere else we really want to settle right now? I mean, we've kind of taken the area we want to take. We'll take this area in the modern age. So I feel pretty good about all that. +1 gold on treasure resources is very, very funny. I don't know how much extra gold that is, but it's enough that it's worth it. We'll get our 4th trade route with Russia. All right. Oh my god, we can finally finish up Agazio and get the full bonus and benefit there from our test of valor. Now I'm just going to send my boats around to do pickup of all of the discoveries that are just sitting in the ocean. Culturally, we're still way ahead of everyone. Scientifically, we're still a little bit ahead of everyone, so that feels good. We'll check at 50% what the victory condition is economically. I'm pretty committed to trying to win one of these victory conditions in this age. If they're going to enable me to win games earlier in Civ 6, I want to try it at least once. Okay, I feel pretty good about putting my fishing key down now, and I'll do that here so that I can grow out to the treasure convoy right away because I'm, again, trying to get a victory in this age. These specialists are so good here because they don't ever get removed. I mean, the 15 science is great here as well, but these guys never getting removed and not even having negative happiness overall is incredible. I can go for future civic right away. Grant 7 tourism. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to work on more of these wonders. I feel like one day Cleveland will be a city, but not yet. And we'll stick with 3 for now. We might get a 4th one by the end of the age, depending on how things are going. Yeah, LS Scorial is amazing. Relic slots. Oh, that was the next thing we need to do is start spreading our religion. I wouldn't mind those relics for sure. All right, some more city-states becoming... Science on specialists. Jesus. Yep. Hell yeah, brother. 2 production from specialists, but extra maintenance. No problem. Not a worry in the world on that front. Oh, my goodness. Let's go to, like, Specialist Central here. We still have 85 happiness in this settlement, so that's fine. Yeah, and here we go. We can build the 3-turn LS Scorial. Definitely on top of this random mine. That's all good. And then after that, let's get some missionaries. Like, let's start spreading the religion. Hard to say no to a 16 science dude here. That should be good. I feel like we're going to build the Forbidden City just to build it, but why not? We don't even need the Forbidden City. It's not even that great, but hell yeah, brother. Let's get this. Let's get that tourism. 4 happiness in this settlement for every tradition. Sure. White Tower it is, baby. And you've got that. Oh, you don't even have that kiln yet. That's okay, love. I'll get you that kiln. You get that wonder production. Also, we can give you an armor. We'll just put it right there for you. It's just for the adjacency eventually. Good pavilion. Good guild hall. Good menagerie. Good observatory. There, Heimbach is feeling great. That was probably worth a ton of economic victory points too. Spending 7,000 over 3,300. We're cruising. There we go. Look at that, Ellis Scorial. Huzzah! Done and dusted. That feels really good. I think I'll go happiness towards the next celebration. Just make sure we're getting that consistent 20% culture. Enhancer belief. Yeah, let's get the extra movement when embarked. I think it's probably smart. I can also get the charge for missionaries here. Is there anything I can take out? Let's take out production towards overbuilding because I think we're fine anyway. That extra missionary charge is quite helpful. Oh, we got that 5 coming in. Oh my goodness. 400 economic victory points for treasure convoys. So relics specifically give us tourism. I don't know about our religion specifically. I think let's go relic collecting first. Then we'll worry about the rest of our religion. All right, now that we have tons of gold, we can come through and just improve several of our towns. Some temples for happiness feel good. A harbor, a fishing quay. Hell yeah, why not a kiln? Why not a pavilion? Let's really hammer in that culture. Milwaukee, what can I get for you? You got a really good temple option as well. Nice. New York, how we feeling? Oh, you could use a sawmill. That's not bad. Hell yeah, get that sawmill. Get that stone cutter, a kiln as well. Give you that culture. Boom. 728 culture. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We are officially, the only thing left is future civic. So we're just going to future civic our lives until the end here. But I'm trying my best to get as many missionaries as possible to collect relics. If we do the age transition soon and force everyone to go while they're just getting their butt kicked in every victory condition, that'd be amazing. 31,761. So let's see what's next after the 50% mark, if that's when it drops. Right, there's the Forbidden City, so that's some more tourism there. Hell yeah. Can't complain about this, baby. There we go. Forbidden City. 21,000. So it did go down. Crushing victory, requiring 6 times the second place player's score before 75%. So we need 4 times the player's score by 100%, and we currently only have double. So I don't think we're gonna get there, but we can sure try. Oh damn, banks have been unlocked. Surely banks are gonna give me some good stuff towards that economic victory I'm trying to grab. Yeah, let's get some banks everywhere, because I think banks are gonna be helpful. I bet you they do give me some economic victory points. Oh hell yeah, a 19 gold bank. Take that. Take that, other civs in the game. Are you hoping to win? Eat my shorts. So we need to get double their score by 100% of this age. Double their score. Is that even true? I think I just made that up. No, it's 4 times their score between 75 and 100 age progress. So after 75%, it goes down to 4x their score to win. All right, we need 4x their score. We can do this. We can do this. We abso-fruitily 14 happiness on a specialist. Thank you. I've never believed more that we can achieve anything. I got more missionaries, man. Let's convert our religion everywhere. I feel like these missionaries can start with our own cities. I've also never got that like third belief, you know, that mystery belief after you convert like the entire world that comes up. So maybe that'd be fun. And there's the White Tower, more tourism. It's possible that pushing the age ahead this much in other categories is going to make it harder to get the economic victory early, but I'm committed. I'm committed to giving it a whirl. I'm just going to buy the banks for expeditious gathering of economic points. I feel like we're also at the point where another city does make sense. I'm not sure exactly where, but we might find one. All right, let's save up some gold, and then we might think about another city once all the buildings are built everywhere else, because then we can just buy the buildings we need. There's the future civic. Oh yeah, that pushed it ahead a ton. And our next future civic is only 11 turns away. 15% gold in science in your own cities converted to your religion. Holy smokes, this is gonna pop off. There we go. That's Whitford converted. Oh dude, we are gonna have so much gold here. Oh my god. This is gonna be our first set of relics we're gaining. Hell yeah, there we go. That's not bad. And they're just gonna slot right in. We have tons of room for relics. That's not a problem. I just want to make sure there's nowhere else we want to settle. We have tons of settlement limit. I guess we haven't actually seen up here. Is there a way we can get a boat up there? Is there a boat nearby? I'm just gonna buy a scout for 100 gold and send it up this way. If we're gonna have the settlement limit, I think a settlement down here does make some amount of sense. If not for nothing, just to take up the area. Like, why wouldn't we? All right, Cleveland, give me a settler. All right, we're once again going to improve our trade relation with everyone. Thinking some more merchants, some more resources will help with that econ win. Oh yeah, now we're in full-on convert our own cities mode if we can be. All right, 3 more merchants coming in hot here. I want to make sure we are getting as many of those. This guild hall is going to rock. Yeah, here's fine. I want to make sure we're getting as many of those merchants as we can. All right, we're still barely double his score, right? It's going to be hard to get to 4 times his score. None of these places have been converted to any religion yet, so we're just getting all the good stuff here. Hell yeah. Display 12 relics. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, still some really good trade routes available, so we'll start doing that. Good. It's going to take a while to get there, though. That might be the next big problem. A Category 4 hurricane? That seems mean. That genuinely seems mean-spirited. I'm glad our treasure convoys are going to be able to survive a Category 4 hurricane, though. That's pretty funny. All right, is this another 2 relics coming in hot? Oh, hell yeah, sure is. Whitford is just so full of relics. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, I feel like we're always double his. Like, we're never getting more than double his. Never mind, 4 times. There's another 2 relics. That's going to be a pretty early one in the modern age then, though, which is at least nice. All right, where do we want our 3rd city to go? It's going to have to be a place with a lot of room for buildings. Heimbach is good. I definitely probably want it to be distant lands if we can help it. It can't be New York. There's not enough room for buildings. Oh, he is going to settle in between. That really sucks. That was always the potential issue with this strat, is that he would settle in between. I feel like it might have to be Pittsburgh. There's just lots of places for buildings to go. Okay, Pittsburgh is going to be our next city. Done and done. All right, Pittsburgh. Welcome to the Thunderdome, Danger Zone, or whatever we're calling this. All right, there's some buildings for you. Oh, yeah, really great bank. Really great bazaar. That's all good stuff. We got the good observatory. We got the really good shipyard. Now we're just going to buy buildings in Pittsburgh. Already some amazing specialists here. I kind of want the resources, but honestly, yeah, because these specialists aren't going to go anywhere in the age transition, so they're good. Oh, hell yeah, it gives me another city to check some resources in. Not that they're amazing resources, but whatever. They're fine. Now, you can get a really good temple here. That'll be good for some happiness. We'll come back in a few turns and just get you a bunch of buildings. Oh, he hasn't settled in the middle yet, so maybe he'll change his mind. Maybe he'll be like, it's a bad idea. All right, we're putting that settlement down here, though. Charleston? Hell yeah. All right, finally got some vision everywhere now, and that's all good. Lots of settlements, potentially some more trade routes, which feels great. Hey, we're more than double now, but still nowhere near enough, eh? We're almost closer to being 4 times in tourism. Slotted bonus resources, imported resources assigned to cities. Greed is good. Gold building, slotted city resources, return treasure. It really does seem like it's just about resource slotting. And gold, like, actually spending money isn't helping. So in that case, it really kind of is just about merchants. All right, +1 resource capacity in cities is a little annoying. Well, just because we're going to have to take some out of towns and move them into cities to continue to get that bonus. Oh, culture and warehouse buildings will be fine. Or whatever this is, that's fine. Yeah, that's all good. Yo, Tokyo has a sick trade route. Oh my goodness. All right, so I think the best way that we're going to be able to accomplish anything here is just to get as many resources slotted in as possible. All right, after this armorer goes in, let's build several more merchants. And allies at war with whom? Oh, why are you at war with each other? Stop being lame. I can continue to just buy a bunch of buildings in Pittsburgh. Really just, like, glam it up a little bit. An inn? Maybe not an inn. Maybe we don't need the inn. Start a trade route with every leader. Hell yeah. All right, here we go. More city resources. That feels good. How are we doing now? We're still more than double, but nowhere near 4 times. I feel like you gotta have a really good age to get more than 4 times ahead. It's difficult stuff to do, man. All right, not a lot else we can do in Pittsburgh here. Running out of space a little bit. I guess we can come around. I'm gonna start building some walls. Build some defenses. Want to make sure we can't be destroyed in the next stage. All right, we're definitely going to Tokyo. That's going to be the sickest trade route of all time. I could make some towns trade outposts to build the additional gold buildings. That might be an interesting way to get some score going. I wonder how much that would help. Let me try it with a place like Milwaukee. Can I even... 1 second here. All right, you be a trade outpost. All right, a little bit extra happiness never killed anyone. But I can't get any because I eat fishing key. Okay, well, that's fair. All right, Milwaukee. Never mind. Bad example. San Francisco? Hell yeah. All right, you be a trade outpost. Oh, here we go. Yeah, bazaar. A bank. A guild hall. There we go. Company post. Bruh, that was pretty cool. All right, we'll see if that helps at all. I still think there's no chance we get there, but we're sure trying. All right, victory point goals have been reduced. Yeah, 18,000. I don't think it's happening for us, fam. I think we're into the modern age here. Not that I'm complaining. We're gonna have a sick modern age. Discover calculus. 2 siege units in the capital. I don't hate that idea. I think I'm kind of at the point where honestly, just like last age, like let's get another fleet commander and some galleons. Like let's build an army for the next age in case we need it. I feel like if there's a wonder here, we have to build it. This one won't really pop off for us till the next stage, but let's just build it to remove it from the AI's purview. I don't think I've ever returned this many treasure fleets in my entire life. I'm really trying hard here. There's the watching song. Again, not a wonder we're really enthused about, but one we're getting just to get it, really. It's there, so why not? Heliocentric model. Naval units gain a movement. I feel like we should complete it for the science victory points just to get them. You never know when those could be handy. There's a big 100 economic victory points coming in. I mean, we're really churning through it. He's also, that's a lot more now. It's not going to be enough, but that is a lot more now. Yeah, there's no way to build many gold buildings here in Cincinnati. All right, screw it, though. I'm sure going to try. All right, you're becoming a trade outpost. Oh, hell yeah. We got it right here. It's fine. All right, get me a bank. Get me a guild hall. Just get everything. Put a temple there for good measure. Then you can go back to growing. All right, so that's more buildings. Oh, we still unlocked the Rila. We still unlocked the wonder. Rila Monastery. All right, here we go. We still are getting trade routes going. Yeah, we'll do that trade route here. Every slotted resource is evidently worth stuff. So let's make sure we're slotting them all in. Oh, we got that big route with Tokyo now as well. Most of those were Empire resources, though, which are all great to be fair. We're at 2,000 gold. Wow. All right, yeah, we got to get the unit one out of there, I think. Get the call. Yeah, plus 23 culture is good. Oh, the unit one's a city one, though. We need to get a bonus one out. That's a city reason. The bonus ones are real good is the problem. Okay, cavalry can come out. We don't need cavalry to be in there. All right, we're pushing. I mean, now we're at 86% because we have to push it ahead with future civic again. +1 science for each resource assigned to them is really funny. It's kind of thematic, maybe not the best option, but yeah, we're not getting it. We're clearing out more than double, but darn, that's okay. It's been fun to keep the hope alive for a hot second here. Now in the next stage, we're probably not gonna be able to win till factories, hey? Just based on how we're gonna generate points in the next stage. Also, let's get another trade route with you. No need to limit ourselves. There we go. All right, that's 2 more bonus resources to put in, though, so that's good. Any points are good points. Now, I wonder if our points will go down once all these resources aren't slotted in anymore at the beginning. I wonder if the points you earn are permanent or if they're going to go down at the beginning of the next stage. I feel like it's a once you earn them kind of system, but with, like, the settlements, that wouldn't work, though, because you have to actually, like, control. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. There's a lot of really great buildings we still have yet to build in Whitford, so we'll just get those done here. I think we're good on all the rest of our yields. We don't need to get another city for another set of gold buildings, etc., etc. All right, we can get a really good monastery out here, though. Hell yeah. I mean, that's not bad. 11,000 to 5,000. Oh man, we tried. We tried, everybody. We tried for that crushing victory, but we were repelled. There's the future tech. 10 more turns. Yeah. We're at the end of the age now. All right. Look at that free war support. We also have the Gate of All Nations, so that would feel pretty good. We're going to have the best. This is also, I want to know, this is the most defended settlement of all time. We're going to have really good dedications to choose from in the next stage, and I think that economic victory does make the most sense. We just gotta try and get to a victory condition before the AI does this time around, because that was unfortunate last game. All right, the last thing I want to do here is buy a menagerie. It doesn't need to be a particularly good one. I just want as much happiness as possible. In the next age, we're gonna struggle a little bit with the happiness penalties. So we just want to make sure. Then the rest can be walled, I guess. We just want to make sure we have enough happiness early in the next age. Yeah, Pachacooty is really our only copy. He also almost has 1,000 culture. He's doing incredibly. All right, I'm gonna take this time to discover calculus. The 2 siege units are pretty whatever, but the scientific victory points, they're worth collecting while we can collect them. Are there any other triumphs we really want to do before the end of the age? We've done all the major ones we want to do. There's just not a lot of great minor ones right now in the exploration age, so that's fine. Oh, damn, he's getting aggressive. That's really funny. All right, well, we hit the future civic again, but we're already on the countdown, so mostly just here for the free point, and it's a scientific point, thank God. The science on specialist is great, but isn't going to be amazing, right? Oh, you know what? That's going to be pretty good next stage, because we put a lot of our specialists on our unique quarters. So one of the benefits of syncretizing 2 unique quarters is that it gives you some pretty permanently good specialists. All right, well, 12,000's not bad. It felt like the best we could do given the resources and time we had on this map. All right, New Orleans, you're going to become a trading outpost, so I can once again buy all of the freaky and cool gold buildings. I mean, it's not a bad way to play the game to get all the freaky and cool gold buildings. That's not bad at all. Complete the heliocentric model and discover calculus. All right, done and done, baby. Let's repair some stuff. I don't want anything broken in my empire. Nothing broken. I want everything pristine and working. Oh, we're going into our apex age as well. I forgot about that. 50% trade income. Wow. That's not going to help at this point. We're doing this well. We're not even in our apex yet, baby. We got another scientific point. That's lucky. All right, it's the final turn of this age. It's another future tech, which is going to be great because it's a boost. Oh, my. Oh, growth rate in cities. Food on where? I think food per age on warehouse buildings for now. We did our best. We couldn't quite get the victory here, but 13,000 over 5,000 is not bad going at all. I feel pretty happy with that. We're not doing too bad on the tourism front as well here, but we're going to head into the modern age with 2 pathways toward victory. Oh my goodness, what a fun age this was, though. Tons of points on the table, though, which really sucks. We have so many treasure convoys just on their way back, but alas, the age is ending. And there we go. Is this the end? Is this the age transition? Hell yeah. And we are going into our apex age as America. So this is going to be great because now we're getting all the things that make us amazing, including the ability to gain resources from the 4th ring of tiles, which is awesome. I feel like 2 culture on wonders we'll keep just for fun. Are there any other wonder ones that are interesting? 2 gold per age on natural wonders. Nah. 1 gold per age on imported resources could be interesting. I think for the modern age, honestly, I'm going gold fluted Fiali. Fial, whatever. Trade route limit with all other leaders. Getting that early on is going to be good for us. Just being able to smash out 10 immediate trade routes. And in the modern age, you could just go right away too, which is good. And here we go into the modern age, baby. Here we are as America in our apex. It's hard to believe we have not even been at the apex of our power until now. Let's just check one thing real quick. Yeah, that's perfect. We have 13,000 points still. Now, we still need to get to 4x by 50%. So really, really difficult to win before 50% of the modern age. But that'll do it for this episode. We are now in the modern age, ready to rumble. I mean, if we need to kill somebody, maybe we'll kill Russia. Anyways, one second, how many factory resources do we have? Oh, way fewer than I thought we would have. That's not ideal. We're going to have to do that's so many whales, though. Holy guacamole. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, that was a crushing exploration age. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'll see you for the modern age next time in the next one. Bye, everybody.